What if I told you that one of the most trusted habits for staying healthy after 60 might no longer be giving your body what it truly needs, and that a simple wall in your home could help you feel stronger, steadier, and more confident than long walks ever did? Because many adults over 60 walk faithfully every day and still notice their legs weakening, their balance fading, and their joints feeling stiff and sore. And this can feel confusing and discouraging, especially when you are doing what you were told was right. And here is the truth that most people are never told. Walking is good, but after 60, it often stops building the kind of strength, stability, and control that protects independence. Doctors who work closely with aging bodies are seeing something different. When older adults replace some walking time with specific wall-based exercises, they regain strength faster, feel safer moving, and reduce strain on their joints. And this is not about working harder. It is about working smarter. Because as we age, our muscles are like support cables that slowly loosen if they are not gently challenged. Our balance system becomes quieter if it is not trained, and our joints become sensitive when movement lacks support. This is why walls matter, because a wall gives you safety, feedback, and confidence at the same time, allowing your nervous system to wake muscles back up without fear. And before we go further, let me say this clearly. Walking is far better than sitting still, but it does not challenge your body in enough directions to keep it strong, adaptable, and steady as the years pass. And that is where these 5 wall exercises come in. But before we begin, tell us your age and where you're watching from. We read and reply to every comment, starting with number 5, wall-supported push holds. They may look simple, but they train functional pushing strength that adults use every single day. After 60, upper body strength declines quietly, making tasks like opening doors, carrying groceries, and pushing up from a chair harder than they should be. Wall push holds rebuild that strength safely by teaching your muscles to work together slowly and deliberately. When you lean into the wall and pause, your muscles are learning to support your body weight again. And this kind of controlled effort sends a powerful message to your nervous system that strength is still needed and still possible. People who practice this movement regularly often notice better posture, quicker reactions, and more confidence, catching themselves if they stumble. Ignoring upper body strength can make everyday tasks feel heavier and more exhausting than they need to be. Moving on to number 4, wall-supported leg extensions. These target the muscles that actually drive walking power, your glutes and hamstrings. And these muscles are often weak, not because people are inactive, but because walking does not load them enough. After 60, when these muscles weaken, steps become shorter, stairs feel harder, and balance feels uncertain. Wall-supported leg extensions gently wake these muscles back up without stressing the knees or the lower back. As these muscles strengthen, people often report feeling taller, steadier, and more secure on their feet. When these muscles are ignored, the body compensates, leading to discomfort, instability, and loss of confidence. Next is number 3, wall-assisted single-leg balance. This may be one of the most important movements for staying independent, because balance is not something you either have or lose. It is a skill that must be practiced. After 60, the systems that control balance need direct attention, and walking alone does not provide it. When you stand on one leg while lightly touching a wall, your brain and muscles begin communicating more clearly. This improves reaction time, stability, and confidence. People who train balance this way often notice fewer missteps, better control when turning, and less fear of falling. Ignoring balance allows fear to creep in, slowly changing how you move and how you live. Number 2 is wall-supported squat holds. These rebuild the strength needed for standing, sitting, and climbing stairs, movements that define independence for older adults. When done correctly, these holds strengthen the legs, hips, and core together without harsh impact. This kind of strength protects the knees rather than harming them. People who practice wall squat holds often feel stronger standing up, climbing stairs more easily, and more capable overall. When this strength fades, daily life becomes more tiring and more limiting than it should be. And finally, number one, the exercise many doctors quietly favor because it connects strength, balance, coordination, and brain health. Wall-supported cross-body core movements retrain the body to work as a whole. This matters because aging often disconnects how our muscles communicate. When that happens, movement becomes awkward, unstable, and tiring. This simple wall-supported movement teaches the left and right sides of the body to work together again, improving control, posture, and confidence in everyday tasks like turning, reaching, and getting out of bed. People who practice this consistently often notice smoother movement, better balance, and a stronger sense of control over their body. When coordination is ignored, the risk of falls, confusion, and hesitation increases. This is why these 5 wall exercises often outperform walking alone for people over 60, because they challenge strength, balance, coordination, and stability together while keeping the body supported, safe, and confident. The time commitment is modest, often less than half the time spent walking. Yet the results are more targeted and more meaningful. Imagine life before, feeling cautious, stiff, and unsure. Now imagine life after, moving with confidence, standing with ease, and trusting your body again. You can see why this approach matters. And I want you to hear this clearly. No matter your age, your body is still capable of adapting, improving, and becoming stronger when given the right signals. If you want to stay independent, move with confidence, and protect your future self, these wall-based movements offer a powerful starting point. Before you go, think about one daily activity that feels harder than it used to. And know this, improvement is still possible. If you want to keep learning how to age strong, safely, and confidently, stay with us, because your future strength is built one smart choice at a time.